Hi everyone, Shy here. I hope all of you are doing good. Welcome to another new video. You won't believe what we have this time. Security cameras, part of our daily lives nowadays, are such a unique invention that records everything, even the things we can't imagine. From terrifying wild animals wandering into people's homes to creepy, unexplainable appearances, to ruthless criminals and everything in between, CCTV cameras all around the globe have been catching incredible images that will make you look at the world in a new light. Now get ready for some of the strangest things caught on home security cameras. Number 1. Ring camera hack. Security cameras installed inside a home in Staten Island backfired when a hacker used them to spy on a 13-year-old boy. This incredible footage shows the kid sitting in his living room doing his homework when a male voice can be heard addressing the teenager through a Ring camera. "Hello, what's your name?" the voice says. The boy clearly gets worried but remains admirably calm. He even thinks of giving the hacker a fake name. Very quick-witted, I must say. He smoothly answers all of the video game questions the hacker is asking, and at the same time, he disables the camera. But then, as he enters a different room, the voice apparently taps into a different camera. "What's up, homie? I still see you," he says, laughing. This is like the plot of a horror movie. Imagine being watched inside your own home. "How you doing?" Gina Scaglione, the mother and owner of the home, said that the incident left her feeling violated, anxious, and angry, and honestly, who can blame her? Those cameras are there for protection, not as an invitation for a hacker from who knows where to spy on her little boy. The hacker seems to be very young himself, maybe a teenager or a young adult, especially because he keeps asking about video games. Maybe it was another kid just messing around with no ill intention, but it's still very scary and unsettling. It goes to show, make sure your Ring cameras are hacker-proof. Number 2. Neighbor gets instant karma for trying to destroy Ring doorbell. Sometimes neighbors can be delightful. You know, the ones that water your plants when you're away, lend you a cup of sugar when you need it, and collect your mail for you. But then, if you're as unlucky as Stephen Persod, your neighbor can be the source of all your nightmares. Stephen Groves, a 56-year-old unemployed menace, waged a 2-year campaign of terror on his 61-year-old disabled neighbor and could now be facing serious legal consequences for it, as he should, right? In one of the security camera videos, Groves can be seen attempting to destroy Mr. Persod's Ring doorbell with a claw hammer. In another video, Groves was seen taking the hinges off a shared gate, which then fell, hitting him in the back before he picked it up and put it back unscrewed so it could hurt someone else. He was also seen scribbling on the camera with a marker pen and even using a screwdriver to try and clip the wires. Apparently, Groves enjoyed harassing not only Mr. Persod but also his caretakers, who visit him several times a day to help with everyday tasks due to his disability. In particular, he said to a female caretaker, "You are a rat," and to another one, he threatened to chop her up and put her in the bin. Delightful, isn't it? Groves has now been sentenced to a 2-year restraining order, a 12-week electronic curfew, 20 days of probation, and he also has to pay £100, roughly $130, to the 3 victims. Hopefully now, the harassment will stop. Oh, and make sure to subscribe and like the video, or you will also get a diabolical neighbor just like Stephen Groves. Number 3. Mom says security camera shows son's ghost. Grief is a very powerful thing, and sometimes it is very hard to let go, especially when a parent loses their child. That's when grief is the strongest and the most difficult to deal with. Take this mother, for example. She lost her son, and she claims that the security cameras in her kitchen caught her son's ghost. Jennifer Hodge from Atlanta, Georgia, was in bed watching TV with her daughter Lauren when she suddenly received a notification on her phone about the camera sensors in her kitchen being triggered. When she opened the image, she couldn't believe her eyes. It was a translucent figure that looked exactly like her beloved Robbie, who had passed away 2 years prior. Now, grief can play tricks on our minds, but in all honesty, the image is exceptionally clear. We can see a male figure sporting a beard just like Robbie's and wearing pajamas. Mother and daughter ran to the kitchen, but there was nobody there. They are both convinced that the figure was Robbie's ghost visiting them to let them know he's now in a better place, peaceful and happy. Robbie was only 23 years old when he passed on. Allegedly, he died of an overdose of fake Xanax. Before moving on to the next point, I'd like to take a moment to introduce you all to my merchandise. You can support my content by getting your favorite products from my store or by simply joining my channel. Your support means a lot to me. Now, let's get back to the video. Number 4. Large monitor lizard invades home. This crazy video recently surfaced from Thailand. In it, we can see a family chilling on a very hot day in their living room. They're all either taking a nap or watching TV, trying not to succumb to the terrible heat that's been ravaging our planet since climate change started being a thing. They had left the front door open, probably to try and get any chance of a cool breeze inside the house, but what came in was very different from a refreshing gentle wind. It was a gigantic monitor lizard. In came the fella like he owned the place or something, gingerly walking past the oblivious grandparents who were trying to get some rest. The first one to notice the intruder was the adorable little girl who was immersed in watching TV. Her loud screams immediately woke up her grandparents, who looked incredibly confused. Then Granddad had the job of checking the house to see what caused his granddaughter to scream bloody murder. When he found the reptile hiding, the mystery was solved. They called animal control to come pick up the home invader, and nobody got hurt during the ordeal. Number 5. Creeper ghost burglar strikes again. What if I told you that not all burglars want to just steal goods from you, but some of them also want to steal memories of you peacefully watching TV with your bye? Yep. That's right, there are plenty of creeps out there, and this one got caught red-handed by a security camera. They call him the Creeper Ghost of Chicago, and apparently he's been doing his creepy thing in several homes in the area. The couple had no idea that a robber was in their apartment until the next day when they started noticing things were missing. They checked their security footage and discovered the unthinkable. The mysterious man had crept in through an unlocked door, hovered over the pair who were fast asleep on the couch, and their 2 dogs who were asleep at their feet for several minutes. At the top right corner of the screen, wearing a white hoodie, and almost perfectly, a dark and weird Mr. Robot scene started playing on the TV at the same time. The creep is still at large, so if you live in the Chicago area, be sure to lock your doors and windows at night. Number 6. Paranormal activity while woman sleeps. Video you're about to watch is the object of a lot of controversy among netizens. Some are convinced this is bulletproof evidence of paranormal activity caught on camera. Others think it's a very elaborate setup. I'll let you decide for yourself which one you think is the truth. The security cam video shows a young woman sleeping soundly in her bed before something very strange happens in the middle of the night. Horrible squeaking sounds start, and the bedroom door opens all by itself. Then her duvet gets pulled on, but there's nobody there. Understandably, the woman wakes up instantly as the crashing and banging start. She tries to turn on the light unsuccessfully, and then the light turns on and off by itself. She then leaves her room and walks around her house, maybe trying to understand what just happened. Did she dream it? Did that really just happen? When she comes back, the light starts going crazy again. Now you can clearly see that the woman is scared. She reaches out for her phone, probably ready to dial 911, but then things seem to calm down. Would you be able to fall asleep after that? And most importantly, do you think the video is real? Number 7. Couple catches creepy neighbor in a tikake. If you have an attic, I bet you $100 you'll go check it after you watch this video. This insanely creepy weirdo was caught sneaking into his neighbor's attic to watch the family of 3 through a peep vent. Thankfully, the whole ordeal was caught on CCTV. His name is Robert Havrilla, and you can see him crawling around Jerome Kennedy's attic in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He was watching the couple sleeping with their 10-month-old daughter's crib next to their bed. Now, what kind of disturbed mind would do that? He had taken down the wall connecting his own attic with the Kennedys and put a fake wall in its place to be able to come and go as he pleased. One night, Jerome heard noises coming from the ceiling, and when he looked up, he could see a flashlight coming through his vent. That's when he decided to put a security camera up there, and it captured the images you're looking at now. The only thing Jerome can assume is that the creep was watching his baby, his wife, or himself. Havrilla pleaded not guilty, even though there is surveillance footage, and he never gave an explanation as to why he wanted to spy on the unsuspecting family. So that was all for today. I hope you have watched the video up to this timestamp. Make sure to press the like button if it amazed you. Press the subscribe button if you still haven't subscribed to the channel, as it's totally free. You can follow me on all social media platforms. All links are given in the description. You can also watch other cool stuff. The playlist link is also mentioned in the description. I will catch you up soon in the next video. Till then, peace out.